Nan, I'm sorry.
Just leave her there for the monsters to get. I like that. I like that idea. We can see Bowel over there, though, so... Full heal just in case another boss shows up. You never know. You get a special flag? Let me see. Items. Where is... Okay, special flag. Special flag that allows you to change party leaders in the menu. It won't give you an extra life. It's just a flag! I already have it! I thought I already had it. Like, I know there's a flag that will let him, Rapide be the leader, and that's not it, I believe. The death flag, is it? It's possible people didn't get it. Oh, so just, they give people to make sure, like, there's no excuse for not having it, sort of thing. Damn it.
Don't hurt us now.
Let me see. Thunderstruck. People last night? Jumpsticks, we did not. The driver went to the wrong address, which was actually just across the street. And then after that, we got a call from the manager of the store or the place saying, "Sorry about that. We'll make a new one and send it to you quickly." They might not have. I don't know. But then after that, we just waited long enough. They stopped receiving they stopped picking up our calls at the store. We called them the head office. They said, "Oh, send you coupons to make up for it in the mail." We woke up this morning. We saw that they had actually just signed off that we paid for the pizza, or that the pizza was delivered anyways, and they took the money.
All right.
Even though we didn't get anything. So we're gonna call them again and bitch them out. I want to go over there and throw something out there at the window, but I'm being told that's not exactly allowed. Oh well. Let me see. Everblue is a new one, which is light magic, reduces TP consumption and cast time. Also increases spells power. Oh, come on! That's terrible! Occasionally restores some HP to full during overlimit. That could be amazing, though. Just like, your spells do less, but they cost less TP and less cast. Just, no garlic knots. Yeah, that's all Dark wanted. Literally, like, I don't care about the pizza, I just wanted the fucking garlic knots. Apparently, you can go up there, though, so... What are the odds that's the crit path? I'm gonna assume no for the moment? Gonna go full heal again, just because I can constantly do that, and then go to that. Not crit path? Alright, then I will probably be taking a trip up there to see what there is. Oh, sorry, that's sickness in my head, damn. But yeah, right now, I'm running on no food at the moment because there's nothing really to eat in the house unless I just want to eat regular dry bread. And it's also like, it's not the good kind of bread, it's like the Wonder Bread that you could crush into a ball and that's it. You have peanut butter? Nope. Don't even have that. No jelly either. I got ketchup. Oh, damn it. There is a mage right there.
This is the end for you.
Stop with that. Damn it.
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
Butter? We have butter, actually, yeah. I think. We might be out, actually, now that I think about it. I think we have some. To be honest, that's the one thing I don't know. I would have to go check. There you go. That's the stun. Butter toast! You know, that probably could have been what I could have made. I'm not sure if I actually have butter. Instant kill on that one, and also for the mages. Don't worry, Madison. I wouldn't really want you to donate because I feel bad asking for money for any reason at all.
I just can't hold back.
Why does that one have a more victorious sounding song.
That's the logical outcome.
It can't be just because of the level up. Feather coat. But you deserve it. I deserve only what I get, I believe. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Bums. You're awesome. But yeah, I just don't need to worry. At around like 8 or 9 p.m., I'll be able to eat something today, and that'll just be it. That's what I'm assuming. By how well the battle goes. Oh, alright. Yeah, I just gotta wait until 8 o'clock and that'll be fine. It's already 1, so I'm more than halfway there, right? Let me see. Actually, it was the cloak, I believe, yeah? Was it not her? Doesn't eat all day. I would love to be able to eat proper meals, but if I don't have the food, then oh well. I can live without it just fine. Alright, the feather coat is what it is. It gives physical defense and magical defense. But it's only for her and Judy, apparently. She already has one, so I guess, hey, Patty's getting an upgrade. Like, I'm used to eating only about, like, 2 meals a day, personally, but if I can't do that, it's gonna go down to 1. Oh, well. Shit.
I'll do my best. Rainbow vitality! A righteous will let fall thy sword of light and upon those who bear fault. This will right. Angel ring. Here comes a new spell.
Wait, that was just a yo-yo throw. God damn it, game. You can make a quick snack like an Ola bar and have beside you so you don't die. You can go a couple of days without food, so I'm banking on that right now. Like, I know I'm not gonna die, so I'm just like, I'll manage. There's that water. Yep, so I know I'm gonna be fine. It's probably gonna suck for a while, but meh, it'll be fine. And besides, only 1 day without food can't be that bad, right? But that's not even gonna happen regardless, because Dark is gonna go shopping, and then I'm gonna be able to eat something properly. Though if he forgets to shop, then oh well, FML.
What's happening?
Bowel is trying to evolve as an Intelakea.
Press B.
It looks like he's suffering.
Bowel, come on.
You can do it!
No.
I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean? Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts. But you are different. Never lose that kindness. The compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others. Your thoughts are reaching Bowel. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best.
Happy thoughts. It'll heal him. Oh shit, it might be working.
Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes.
But where is he?
Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
That's right.
Oh god, what? The fuck?
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him.
What is this? That's like, hey, look, Pikachu, or not Pikachu, I guess it'd be like Dragonite's or Dratini's evolving into what? Fucking whailord.
You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Come on, give me a new city. I have 100 grand to throw around in game. I need new items. Oh, so that space looked very cramped initially. Thing is, do we actually have a flying mount, or is it like a story of, I'm gonna warp you here and there's a cutscene to explain why? Okay, no, it's... He's picking up our boats. That's one way to make an airship.
Judy!
I call BS on this one.
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Bowel the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
What to do with Judith?
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
I give up. I had my head set up like this because I want to hear out for the door. A part of me wants to believe that the pizza delivery place is just gonna be like, remember how we charged you for a pizza you didn't sign for and didn't get delivered at all? Here, it's a day late? Then I think that would have been like, hey, I got food and garlic knots to save half of for dark. Maybe, if I care. But no, they're not even gonna show up. It's already 1:30, so fuck it. I'm just gonna assume they don't give a shit anymore. They just try to commit fraud.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before. Hermes' blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either blastia or those techniques back with them.
If that person was still using the blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Never. Never in a million years.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know.
Oh, running. Yeah.
It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth.
I like the physics of the cat in the back, on the back of her, just like swaying with the wind.
Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
She lied a half bit too. The cat needs a name. I vote Blair. You know what? Well, fine. We'll call the cat in our head Blair.
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know, but after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
Let's see. There's Carol, at least. What's going on with you, old leader?
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
Should be the bit boss. It'd be up to someone to defeat the bit boss at some point. Frog Knight, I doubt he's gonna actually maintain it, so eventually it's gonna go down and someone just has to, like, donate under the name of Blair.
I always thought
Or
that a guild's
have an
strict
account.
adherence to its own laws was what kept it together.
Because technically a follow could defeat the bit boss. If its HP is low enough, in which case someone would make an account called Blair and follow with that.
That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep, Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Once before I struck it down the mid boss, but it returned like a phoenix. Yep, Frog Knight was fucking stupid that day. He was crazy. He one-shotted that monster that he made with that donation of his. That was far more than I ever expected him to ever do, and I'm still kind of iffy about him on that because that bit boss stood for well over a year. Just saying.
Maybe if I become a little more decisive,
Or actually,
Nan will listen to me too.
not a year, but like maybe 6-7 months. And that's all the conversation we have up here, so... Let's check inside. Does Carol like Nan? I'm assuming, but it might be more like a sister thing.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than the usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
I smell a ship, but we're in a fucking ship already.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing.
What happened?
If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
There'll be an event that explains it all. I'll be waiting for that excitedly to see how fumbled it is. Yeah, 109k right now in game. And technically I could get more if I really wanted to cheat. I still kind of hate that the DLC thing for like the costumes also, like I just got this right here, just here's 900,000. That's fucking terrible. I don't know why they'd give you these things. That's There are 2 free downloads. I thought both of them were the skins, honestly. I just said like, open up Steam library, like here's 2, download, and then it went on. I didn't know it was gonna give me this kind of shit. That's terrible. Grind again to play? I'm assuming as much. Thank you, Repeat. Woof. She's sound asleep. Let's let her sleep a bit longer. Alright. The synth pack might have frost stones? Then the question is, the moral dilemma of do we use it or not? Because I'm pretty sure it has a lot more than just frost stones.
Morning, Yuri.
Like, I have to guess, the synth pack has, like, a set amount of probably every material. So if I do it, it's gonna break the game in terms of synthesis, because I could get some things early that I probably shouldn't have.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Yep, 50 drumsticks. In this area, the magic is air. Sort of. Mana stuff. Magic stuff. Yeah, that.
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Bowel, the Intellikeia.
I can only imagine someone who just joined the stream. This is all magic talk, fantasy name, fantasy name.
So the Intellikeia were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Intellikeia have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Bowel, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Intellikeia for apatheia. This has made the mission of the Intellikeia even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer.
I'm gonna guess, at the moment, they're probably something along the lines of like the Philosopher's Stone sort of thing, and just like, they are magical and let you do whatever you want.
The air an Intellikeia absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an apatheia.
If you demonstrate right now, everyone has a costume on. This is not what they look like naturally. I can show you in a second after the cutscene, but everyone's wearing a costume that we just sort of threw on because it looked either comical or just fun. Not the dog, though. No, the dog's supposed to look like that. He's supposed to be carrying the entire party on his back because he's a fucking badass. Dog's not wearing a costume. That is the authentic dog. But everyone else is wearing a costume of some kind to make them look a certain way. Accessories included as well, sometimes. I chose to give her that because originally when she was introduced, she was a fucking knight riding a dragon. That was awesome. Then she got a scratch on her helmet. So she took off every part of it and she walked around in a bikini. So I said, clothing of some kind. And that one just looked the best, honestly. Unless I wanted her wearing like a teacher's costume.
That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the apatheia?
Not really modest, but more practical. She walked around with this fucking armor. She could take a hit and she was meant to do that. Then after that, like, my helmet's gone. Alright, drop it all. And I'm like, you're gonna die! Where's something that provides a magnitude of coverance or anything? Like that armor she's wearing right now. She has gauntlets. That'll protect something at least.
It would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us.
That does get to me a bit, though. In a lot of games, the crux and the entire cause of, like, conflict is based on a lack of communication. This game highlights that just so well.
Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Whailord because Bowel had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes blastia. But what I found there was not a blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Whailord.
Yet for some reason, Bowel perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen, it was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
Right?
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself, and take responsibility for who I am.
all right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Bowel can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
We have an airship now? Technically, I don't think so. It's just our ship being picked up by the dragon that she rode before.
I can communicate
I don't know if that
with
counts.
Bowel, but there are still a few things you should know.
I don't know why the game just got louder for a second. Hold on. Ah.
Like what?
Bowel can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he's a whailord.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Bowel will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Bowel's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
All right, Bones. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your lying down and relaxing, man. You should have been doing that already. You're sick, man. Take a break.
Every Intellicheia has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
You can watch it on mobile if you really want to. Okay, press the left stick down to call him from the world map. Alright, and oh god! Move Bowel with the left stick. Left stick down to call Bowel or land the ship. Right stick to control the camera, right stick clicking down will rotate the camera towards the north. A to land, only in an area where landing is permitted though. X to toggle the navigation map. Y to bring up the menu, turn camera clockwise and counterclockwise, forward and backward. And start skits. Alright, yeah. Oh god, I see the box, damn it! I hate that you can see the box around me when it gets that dark. Ugh.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicheia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
I'm actually partly gonna say maybe we should do side content because I don't know. I might want to. Oh god, he goes so fucking fast. Let's stop by here real quick. And go to Mantic? Alright, hold on. I'm already here, so I'm gonna just stop by and do some things right here. Or maybe... I'm gonna check the inn because it's only 50 gold cost to stay at the inn. So it's actually pretty cheap to check. Nope, nothing. Damn it. Look around the synth kits. Synth kits? What? Oh, you mean look into the synth kits. Hold on. That's for the AK. Let me check. That's the thing. It doesn't actually really tell me what it is. It just says press A to use it, and they would just unpack it and give it all to me. A set of raw materials for instance. A set of 22 materials was 10 pieces each. That's it. Oh, alright. It actually tells me what it is. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't want to just kid it because I thought it was just going to give them to me and I'd be like, well, fuck. So what we're looking for is the ice stone, I believe, or something like that. Let me see. Blastium ore. You know, frost stone. That's what it is. Not in that one. Yep, there it is. Frost stone at the top left. It would give me 5. So there is that. It'll give me a lot more some other stuff too. There's a couple of things here that I don't have any of that I would be iffy about getting. Wolfsfang, we could get that pretty easily. The tortoise tail, just actually fight the tortoises. The thing is, there's also apparently Hyperion coral, some lizard fossil, cockatrice beak, and some other stuff that I don't actually know where to get, or if I'm even far enough in the game to get them. I want to say possibly because if you notice, we have the hunting potion and the waterproof cloth there as well, but I'm not sure. It might just be I didn't fight the monsters. Oh, so it actually, all these were from the desert, I just didn't fight them enough, so alright. Alright, I'll get this one then. I will have gotten that one only. See, now I'm actually curious to look at what everything is, because now that I know you can preview them, but I'm not sure what you can and can't preview. Like a glimpse into what's in the end of the game, maybe, but nah.